Welcome back, Focus Learners. Today's explainer is tackling a very specific, yet incredibly common headache in the digital creation world. We're looking at a brand new tool called RewardCert AI. Based on the product's official launch materials and an independent review from ClickRetina, this tool promises to fix the wild unpredictability of AI image generation, specifically for digital product creators trying to make structured things like certificates. If you've ever tried to get AI to spell something correctly on a design, well, you know exactly why we're covering this today.
Okay, let's dive into this with a quick roadmap for our explainer. We'll cover the AI certificate problem, what exactly RewardCert AI is, the three-step workflow, who this tool is actually for, a breakdown of the launch bundle, and finally, we'll wrap up with our objective final verdict. Section 1. The AI certificate problem. Why the blank page fails. So why do AI certificates always seem to fail? Generating text-heavy, highly structured images using AI sounds like it should be an absolute breeze, right? But you open up your favorite AI tool, you type in a simple request, and what happens? You usually get back this mangled, alien-looking text and a completely unusable layout. It's incredibly frustrating.
And that blank page struggle leads directly to endless tweaking. You end up wasting hours just regenerating images because the AI seems to completely misunderstand your most basic instructions. But our sources highlight a really vital shift in perspective here. The root problem usually isn't the AI model itself. It's actually the prompt. When your prompt is too basic, the result is going to be completely random.
Section 2. What is RewardCert AI? The crucial distinction.
To really understand this tool, we have to make a crucial distinction about what it actually does and, honestly, what it doesn't do. According to the independent review source, RewardCert AI is essentially a guided chatbot. It functions as an intelligent bridge. It does not generate the final certificate images itself. Instead, it acts like a smart form to build an incredibly detailed, structured, print-ready prompt that visual tools like ChatGPT Image or Midjourney can actually understand and execute correctly. Think of it as a specialized prompt translator.
And this brilliantly illustrates the difference. Compare a typical weak prompt like, create a nice reward certificate for a student, which, let's be real, is a recipe for disaster, with the robust, structured prompt on the right. RewardCert automatically generates instructions that demand a clear title, dictate an elegant layout, provide specific font direction, and mandate a dateline and balanced design. It literally leaves nothing to the AI's imagination.
Section 3. The three-step workflow. From idea to print ready. So how do the actual mechanics of this prompt assistant work in practice? The official documentation breaks this down into a really simple three-step workflow. Step 1 involves entering your specific details and desired style into their guided chatbot. Step 2 is receiving your highly structured, baked-in prompt. And Step 3, just taking that prompt and pasting it into your preferred AI image generator to actually create the certificate.
Here is Step 1 in action. Instead of staring at a blinking cursor in a blank text box, you simply interact with a guided chatbot. You just select options from a menu, like choosing graduation certificate, and answer some guided questions about the recipient and the purpose. The software is just smoothly gathering your raw materials.
By Step 3, you achieve the final result. Because you fed the AI image generator a highly structured, mathematically precise prompt, it consistently yields a professional, clean, readable, and perfectly print-ready design. You've officially bridged the gap between what's in your head and the specific language the machine actually requires.
Section 4. Who is this tool for? Niches and audiences. So who is actually going to use and effectively monetize this workflow? The source materials list out some very specific user types who frequently need to create printable rewards. We're talking about teachers and homeschool parents needing classroom motivation, Etsy and KDP sellers building digital download bundles, PLR creators, online course coaches needing completion certificates, small business owners doing employee recognition, and of course, event planners.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the tool's true power, its versatility. Look at the contrast. You can generate a little star reward perfectly stylized for pre-K kids, complete with rainbows and soft colors. Or you can immediately pivot to an outstanding performance certificate designed for corporate adults with a highly professional, polished navy and gold aesthetic. It adapts to entirely different demographic needs just like that.
And for those of you looking at the commercial angle, one optimized prompt workflow can be packaged into multiple digital product opportunities. You aren't just making one certificate for one student, you're creating assets that can become Etsy printable packs, KDP interiors, or downloadable PLR template packs. It's all about scaling a single idea.
Section 5. The Launch Bundle Breakdown. What you actually get today.
Looking objectively at the specific June 4th, 2026 launch offer, there is a clear split between the core software capabilities and the promotional bonuses. The core product gives you the chatbot, the print-ready structure, custom styles, and the font direction system. Then, the launch package includes 5 specific bonuses: 100 niche ideas, 50 title ideas, a style ideas pack, a product selling guide, and commercial product ideas.
Among those bonuses, the Style Ideas Pack is a real standout, helping you instantly pick between classic, modern, or playful vibes without having to invent the design language yourself. Then there's the Commercial Product Ideas Guide, which basically acts as a blueprint for building profitable product bundles to sell online. So, the crucial point is the price. The front-end entry price point for this launch from vendor Dewey Studio is just $17. Now, it is absolutely vital to note from the independent review that while there is a 14-day money-back guarantee, the vendor strictly limits this to valid product-related issues. It is absolutely not a no-questions-asked refund policy, which is an important detail for any buyer to know upfront.
Section 6. The Final Verdict. An Objective Analysis.
Balancing the sales claims with the independent review, the pros and cons are pretty clear. On the plus side, it absolutely eliminates that blank page struggle. It mathematically bakes in print-ready instructions, and it supports incredibly diverse audiences. But the cons are equally important to understand here. You still must rely on an external, third-party AI image generator to actually render the artwork. Furthermore, buyers need to independently verify the details of any one-time offers in the funnel, and as we just mentioned, the refund policy has very strict conditions.
To perfectly frame the tool's true function, the Click Routine review sums it up best. They said, RewardCert AI is the bridge between I have an idea and a prompt sophisticated enough to get a usable result. It is, at its absolute core, a highly specialized translator.
Which leads us with a final question for you to consider. Does your AI workflow need a better translator? When you struggle to get the images you want, is it because the AI is bad? Or is it simply because your prompts aren't structured to speak the machine's language? RewardCert AI makes a really strong case that the prompt is the real product. Thanks for joining